Hello and welcome to Development Days. Today we are going to understand a very important topic which is named as minimum jumps required to reach at top. Here what our expectation is, you have given an array and in that array you are at the 0th location and you have to reach at the nth location with following the values which has given you into the indexes of the value of the array. You need to follow that indexes value and through that value you can traverse it to the end of the array. I will explain the question in detail. First, let me tell you there are n number of solutions available over the internet. You can try for that. My personal favorite is with the help of dynamic programming. So I am explaining you today with that. I will explain you later on with the time complexity of n also and with the space complexity of constant. Here it is taking time complexity of n square and space as you all know n because we are going to take a array, extra array. So what is the question which is asking currently? Question is asking like there are array through which you are at this location and you need to reach at the end location. With the help of all these values, you let's suppose you are at 0th location. How many jump you can do? You can do only one jump. So with the help of this one jump, I have came to this location. Now one jump has been done. Is there any other possibility we can jump and we can reach to any other place? No, because value of jump is 1. Now we are at the first index, and here you can try 3 jumps, right? You can try 3 jumps. In the first jump, let's suppose your maximum value is maximum index. I am counting here is index. At the first jump, your index will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the very first jump, you can reach to the second index, right? In the second jump, and from the same place, you cannot change the place right now because you have not jumped. You are assuming that I will jump to which index. If you are doing the second jump, which is more than that, so what where you can reach? You can reach at third index. Let's suppose you have one more index reached. Okay, one more jump is reached to you. Now you have jumped to this place. What is the index of that? 4, right? And where you have to reach? You have to reach at the index of 4 because the length of that particular array is length of that particular array, right? Which is where you have reached. Okay, the length here is 5 and you need to reach at the length of 5 whose index is 4. You have understood the concept of this particular question. Let me give you one more scenario. You have this question with you and you are at this place. You need to reach at the end of this particular. How many jump you can do from here? 1. How many jump you can do from here? 1. How many jump you can do from here? 1. So 1, 2, 3. In 3 jumps you can reach to top. Is there any other possibilities? Is there any other chances which can be minimum with these 3? No. Let me tell you one more problem. 1, 0, 1, 1. This is the question which you need to take care of. You are at this location. How many jump you can do? 1. You are at this location. How many jump you can do? 0. So you cannot go from this place to anywhere. So are you able to reach at the top? No, you are not able to reach at the top. Simple. So for this you need to take care. So is there any requirement that if we are not going to reach and at the top, so what I have to give the reason that you need to take care. Let's suppose you are having only one. How many minimum jump required? No jump because you are at the end only. You do not require any jump. Let's suppose you are at the first location at this location and you need to go to the top. How many jump you can take? You can take 3 jumps. But here in one jump only, we can reach, right? Okay, also, let me explain you. Here, you are taking 3 jumps, but these 2 jumps are not valid for you. So, you are considering only this jump. So, this jump and this another jump. So, total in 2 jump, you can reach here because let's suppose you can also consider that like adding this value and this value will result you the top index. right? This is also you can consider. This was all about the questions what it was expecting. You can try this question with brute force method as well by following the for loop. Why I'm asking you to follow the for loop? Because whenever the question is based on array, majorly it will revolves around the loops itself. If you are comfortable with the loop, you can try any brute force approach. In the interview, if anyone has asked you the question, just try to solve that with the brute force method itself. Once force method is satisfied with the interviewer, then you can tell him that I know a best possible way with the dynamic programming method as well. Otherwise, if he is going to ask you that is there any other way you can try this question, so you can try it with the dynamic programming. If he is specifically asking that can you solve this question into the end time, for that some different approach is there which I will teach you later on. First, let me explain you all this concept based with dynamic programming. Now, here we are. What our question is? Let me take our question. Whatever our question was, 1321, which is 13251. This is our question for right now. Now, what I have to do? Let me create an index for that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have created one jumping array as in the code it has written that you need to create a jumping array as well. 1, 2, 3 and 4 same has been created. Need to take I and j as well. I, j. You have taken this as well. Now n, let me take n over here, n as well. Currently what n is? N is 5. Currently it is 5, right? Okay. Now here at this particular point, what you need to do? A jumping of 0. This is jumping. This is jumping array. Jumping of 0 should be placed at 0. Done. This is also done. Now, now let me tell you this. For I, we need to keep a value as 1. 1 has been kept. If what I have to do, 1 is less than n, which is 5. Correct? Is it correct? Yes, correct. So jumping of I. What is I? I is 1. Jumping of I should be max, because max value we have to put. Now j is equal to 0. J is less than, j is 0 is less than 1. Correct. Now what we have to check? We have to check the condition. I, which is 1, is less than equal to j, which is 0, plus array of j. Array, this is array. Array of j, j which is 0, 1. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. And jumping of j is 0. 0 is not equal to max. It is also correct because it is 0. Now what I have to place at jumping of ith location? Minimum of jumping of I. Jumping of I is max. Jumping of j is 0 plus 1, which is 1. Now here we have to place as 1. Is it done? This has break. Now j has been breaked. Let me take it here. Now j has been breaked. Again come to I. I will be incremented. Now I is 2. 2 is less than 5. It is correct. Now 2 jumping of 2 will be placed as maximum. Again j should be 0. It is already 0. Again check 0 is less than 2. Right? I which is 2 is less than equal to j which is 0 plus array of j which is 1. What the value is? 1. It is failing. Got my point? It is failing. Again we have to increase the j. J is 1 now. 1 is less than 2. Correct? 2 is less than equal to j is 2 plus array of j which is 3. 3 to 5. It is also correct. And jumping of 1 is not equal to max. Jumping of 1 is 1. Jumping of j 1 is 1. It is also not equal to max. Right? This has also passed. Then what have to place? Jumping of I at the jumping of I which is 1. Jumping of jumping of I which is 2. We have to place maximum of jumping of I. Jumping of I what? Jumping of I2 is equal to max, comma, jumping of j is 1, 1 is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So minimum from this, what it will be? It will be 2. Here we are going to place it as 2. Now again, let me come to the very next place. Again, this has been break because we have entered into it. Now again, we have to increase ith value. I is 3. 3 is less than 5. Correct? What I have to do, again jumping of 3 will be placed with maximum, then j will be created as 0, j will be created as 0, 0 is, you can check, 0 is less than I which is 3, it is correct. If it is correct, then I 3 is less than equal to j which is 0 plus array of j 1, it is failing, again we have to increase this 1. If 1 has increased, then value of I is 3 is less than equal to j which is 1 plus array of j which is 3, because array of 1 is equal to 3 itself. So now it is passed, and if it has passed, then we need to check jumping of j. J is 1. Is it equal to maximum value? No. So again what I have to do, jumping of I which is 3, we have to place over there jumping of I. Currently what I is maximum, and maximum comma jumping of j plus 1. Jumping of j is 1. Jumping of j is 1 plus 1, 2. It is 2. Now you can place it over here as 2. This has also break. Again we have to increment the ith value. 4 has been came over here. 4 is less than 5. Again let me come to this place. Now what I have to compare? First I have to put the maximum value. I have kept the maximum value over here. Now j is again placed as 0. Now j is 0. I, what is the value of I? I is 4 is less than equal to 0 plus 1. Why 1? Because array of 0 is 1. It is false. Again increment the value of j. It is 1. If we are incrementing the value of 1, then 4 is less than equal to j is 1 plus array of j is 3. 3 plus 1, 4. It is passing. And jumping of j, jumping of 1 is not equal to maximum. It is also passing. Then what we have to find? Jumping of I. Jumping of I, 4 is maximum. And jumping of j plus 1. Jumping of j is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, and minimum of this will be placed to this location, and this is again going to break. Again we are going to come over here at the first loop. 5 is less than 5, it is failing. If it has failed, then what? First loop is completed, second loop is also completed. Here we have came to this place. What I have to return? From the jumping array we need to return n minus 1. N minus 1 is what? 5 minus 1 is 4. So value of 4 is what? 2. So in the 2 times we are going to reach at the top. Was it our question? Just like you can see over here. If we are at this location, how many jump we can do? We can do one jump. At this location, how many, till what place we can jump? We can jump till the third index from this part. So 1, 2 and 3. You can come to this place with the help of this. So one jump is this and another one jump is this. So total 2 jump. One is this and one is this. So equal to 2 jumps are required. This was the whole scenario behind this particular question. Right? I hope each and everything is clear to you. And if you like my explanation and if you have understood the question, then please like and subscribe my video. If you have any doubt related to these questions, you can post it into the comment. I will surely try to explain each and everything. If required, I will explain it again. Thank you and have a nice day.